Miguel, you've got, I think I'm going to sort of not answer for you, but you've got a great cause. I know. Looking at those pictures behind you, you've got young children, obviously. Do you think about their future?
Yes, absolutely. And I can tell you there was a very specific moment in my life where I was sat on a bench in a park in Lithuania. And I had this moment of realization that this is a beautiful day. The temperature is just right. The trees are all green. I'm breathing clean air. And I thought, will they, my kids at the time, I don't know, maybe they were like 1 or 2 years old, will they be able to sit on this bench at my age and feel the same? And I did have a feeling of sort of like getting goosebumps just thinking about it now.
Yeah.
I don't think so. I think there will still be days like that, of course. It's not that big of a time jump, fortunately, between their age and my age, but it will be less likely that they could sit there and feel all of those positive things that I was feeling. They may say, some of those things, yes, but I can't believe that my dad was sat here all those years ago and he had clean and fresh and green and the right temperature, and he didn't have to worry about the water being turned off and things like that, So absolutely. And since then, I think it was last summer here in, half an hour outside of Frankfurt in Germany, super well-off country by any standard across the world. We have very little to worry about here that most of the world's population is already worrying about. But they had sort of water rationing to say, you can't do this and you can't do that after a certain time. And in a country where it does rain a lot here, it's maybe not at the Welsh level, but it's not a country you would associate with droughts to the level that you have to worry about water. And that's at a very, very small scale compared to the rest of the world worrying about water. But still, it was like a really hard-hitting fact of this didn't happen here in the past, that you'd get sort of restrictions on water consumption. And at the same time, when we moved here, I live, thankfully, very close to a big forest, sort of a natural reserve. There was just like huge amounts of logging going on, cutting down trees that had been sort of attacked by these insects, which are sort of a consequence of multiple years of droughts in the summers being too dry. And so it's like really hard-hitting facts that are hitting me where, even at an age where I was conscious of climate change being a thing, I didn't really expect it to be so real so quickly. And then you add another generation to that. It's scary and it's hard